LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, let's get right into this one. This one is going viral. This guy already got Donkey of the Day. We're going to watch the video in full and then react to it. A lot of people aren't actually showing the video because it's obviously going to get demonetized, but we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Let's get it. Y'all, hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button upon entry. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And join the members if you want to get early access to content like this and some other shit. Let's get it.
7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yeah, not wearing protection. But I always...
My bad, y'all. We're going to restart the video. Let's do a quick sound check. Make sure everything is at the right volume. All right, let's get it.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yeah, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
I honestly just learned what a vasectomy was 3 days ago when I started speaking on this shit. But when I figure out what that is, I'm not doing that shit. Then they asking why not wear a condom. I have worn protection a lot of time. These are just the instance when I have not. And unfortunately, it has resulted into the woman being pregnant. But ask yourself and ask your friends as a woman, when is the last time that you told a man to put on a condom? Because I have never in my 27 years heard a woman request me to put a condom on. And me being an irresponsible man, knowing that that shit feel better raw, if I'm not going to put a condom on, and if she not going to ask me, it would not be no condom. And another thing, y'all keep saying, I don't think he's telling these women he's not going to be a father after he have sex and accidentally get them pregnant. Do that shit even matter? Do I have to tell a woman to be responsible for her body? Do I have to tell a woman to wait for a man to commit to her before she have unprotected sex with him? Or do I have to tell a woman, wait till marriage before she gives a man access to her motherfucking body? It used to be a point in time where women actually value their innocence, actually value their virginity. But we do not live in that day-to-day, do we? Y'all want me to respect a woman's body more than she respected herself. So I, as a man, can prevent her from getting pregnant. Whatever a woman gonna allow me to do, I'm gonna do. Don't expect me to be irresponsible. Because if we both irresponsible, who's responsible for carrying a motherfucking child for 9 months? It sure ain't no goddamn man. It sure ain't me. I don't got no remorse. I don't feel bad. That woman knew what she was doing when she laid down and slept with me. She knew the consequences. She knew the risk. And don't be trying to be like, oh, it's women with low self-esteem. It's women that's ghetto or ratchet, or it's hood women. My 7 baby mamas. And I don't even know why I claim them. Just because it became a conversation. But some of them rich, some of them poor. Some of them classy, some of them ratchet. Some got regular ass jobs. Some got great jobs. So it's a woman on all levels that'll fuck with a nigga like me. And don't eat.
Jesus Christ.
All right, before we get into the comments, let me give my opinion on that. That was a whole damn mess, and that is exactly what's wrong with the community. But he said some things that are true, some things that are definitely irresponsible as fuck. When he talks about chest out, talking about, I have 7 kids, 7 baby mamas, I'm not taking care of none of them. These women didn't know him well enough to know his name, his address, his information, to get some sort of child support to track him down. So they're more accountable for the child because they have to birth it and basically raise it without him present than he is. Niggas like that is the reason why the community is the way the community is. But when women allow it, everybody is all the way unaccountable for the dustiness. But let's get into the comments. Perk Franklin says, points were made. But basically saying is this. But basically saying is this. That doesn't really make sense. But whatever. Let's get it. If a man verbally tells you
What?
he doesn't want the kid, then that's your answer right there. Now, if a woman decides to have the kid, then the responsibility is on you. Well, that's dustiness, because if you didn't want the kid, you shouldn't have unprotected sex with the woman and nut in her and give her that decision. But this nigga is running around stealth. Nobody actually knows his information because these women are too quick with the draws. Now they're stuck with the kid. Unless this nigga just did this for attention because he's on the Breakfast Club getting donkey of the day. A lot of people are reacting to this now. This woman says, right. I think she's the one that posted this. And the child support gonna be right, gonna be on him as soon as the video hit the right timeline, dead. Let's skip this one. This one is a nonsensical. No, not really nonsensical, but yeah, I already said that, basically. Because sometimes people still make selfish decisions. I'm completely against his logic, but at the same time, if you know there's no emotional connection and he's just booking up, I guess she meant hooking up, with you, then why on earth are you having unprotected sex with him and then keeping the baby? That's true. But it's all the way, everybody's unaccountable, everybody's dusty in the situation, but it's more on the women to make better decisions with, the people that they want to have kids with. Well, people make mistakes and are responsible enough to live with the consequences. The women I know that kept the babies from one-night stands usually keep the kid because they don't believe in abortion or want to deal with the issues they can cause physically, emotionally, etc. So the problem with that is one-night stand, got pregnant, there is plan B. Like you didn't understand or see that the person nutted in you to take the plan B without having to get fully pregnant. It is what it is. Can't even see this comment fully. It's kind of blocked. It is what it is. Let's move on to the next screen. Every adult involved is wrong. She said facts. To be honest, oh, that one went quick. Oh, no, it's right here. To be honest, he's absolutely right. He's not absolutely right, but also wrong because those kids have feelings. It's not a... Yeah, let's move on. We have a lot to cover here. Fuck all these comments. He's incredibly irresponsible. He's taking zero accountability for his actions, but it's stupid. Nigga, fuck the comments. You guys can pause this and watch your shit after. It is what it is. This shit's going quick. I don't want to pause it. We have a lot of things to talk about. People's comments are everywhere. Make sure y'all chime in the comment section and tell me what y'all think about this, because these are just random people's comments on social media. Social media, people say all sorts of wild shit, so I actually would rather get the input from y'all in the crowd. What up, Torrance? Let's get it. This is a repeat. I already seen this screen. All right, let's get it. Let's move it on. Next slide.
Did have a boyfriend. Would you leave him for Chris Brown?
No.
Yes. If you had a boyfriend and Chris Brown offered to fly you out.
Absolutely. Maybe this hoe isn't loyal.
Just like a woman.
Chris Brown offered to fly you out, you would go.
Most probably.
What about you? Would you go?
If my boyfriend wasn't watching, he's right there.
What?
And what about you? Would you go?
Yeah, that's terrible. He's right there. And that's Pearl interviewing them, I believe. What up, TG? Let's get it.
Oh yeah, sorry, your boyfriend's got to go.
These hoes ain't loyal, right?
In this situation, no.
Would you cheat on your boyfriend with Chris Brown? Come on.
Yeah.
You would? So Chris Brown.
He's a free pass. He doesn't. He's a free pass.
She belongs to the streets.
He is.
Oh, see, that's a violation right there. I don't want to be a Karen here, but why would you have your phone out? Like, people ain't gonna record it and upload it on TikTok. Just embrace that crap, because there's plenty of us that love to be up there. No, look, she's on the phone again. Nah, he's gonna get annoyed. She's actually irritating my life right now, I'm telling you. I'm gonna dash your phone. I'm really gonna dash your phone. Woo! She's annoyed.
Now, Chris Brown doubled down and he said, fuck that phone. And then he showed an example of a fan that he appreciated, not this woman. And then he said she got back her phone and X, Y, and Z, and they continued the night. But let's just get back into this comp. Now, that clip went viral of Chris Brown allegedly, doing a bump in the club. Let's put it that way. Getting caught. All right, so this nigga, Nabil Kid, I don't know who this is. He got called out for trying to basically start a fight with Chris Brown for the clout. What up, yo fam? So basically, Chris Brown went in the comment section and said, you tucked your tail. You was scared to come outside. You would have been doing TikToks from a hospital bed, weird ass nigga. And then, other people said you put us to shame. Germany has officially embarrassed itself, and people are going in on him because this guy is German. Or I really don't know who the fuck this guy is, but this shit went viral because this nigga was clout chasing, and Chris Brown jumped in the comment section and let him know what it is after. But let's get into this. What is this, a slight delay? Or is this just playing? Oh, there's more comments. Nabil, to be honest, are you ever ashamed of your behavior? That's the top comment. I'm not going to read the rest. All right, so I'm going to take this off the screen. This is a little clip of the Chris Rock comedy special. Chris Rock was going in on Will Smith. We're going to get the larger video that has more context to the clip. But I'm going to keep it off screen because I'm not sure about the copyrights. A lot of motherfuckers have this shit on YouTube, and to be honest, I don't trust it. They be trying to hit me with copyright strikes and leave other people alone, so it is what it is. I'm gonna...
Getting smacked by Suge Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked at the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got Summertime ringing in my ear. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. I took it like motherfucking Pacquiao, okay? Shit, man. Did it hurt? Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. And people are, well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off. If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater. Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part? He played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie in New Jack City. Pookie, motherfucker. I played a piece of corn in Pootie Tang. Shit, even in animation, this motherfucker's bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the fuck, man? But Will Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. I did not have any entanglement. And for people that don't know, and everybody know, Wilson and his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel? Why the fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world called him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He didn't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch. Fucking Charlemagne called him a bitch, and the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and The View, and The Talk, and every rapper, and the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch. Everybody. Jeez. Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit.
Now, if y'all just got here and you're wondering why I'm flipping it from the reaction to me on the screen, it's because the copyrights are strong on this bitch, and I don't want to take those risks. So we playing it safe out here for this one. Let's get it.
That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? His whatever. Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion. She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So then I do some jokes about her. Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She starts it, I finish it, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Nobody's picking on this bitch. She started this shit. Nobody was picking on her. Nobody was picking on her. She said, a fucking grown-ass man should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion.
All right, so that's the end of Chris Rock going in on Will Smith. A lot of people were initially mad at Chris Rock for going in on him. They're like, oh, let the moment pass. It was so long ago, X, Y, and Z. It's like, nah, nigga, you slapped him. He needs to have his moment and his redemption after that slap. So it is what it is. It's comedy. A lot of this shit is true, but hey, I'm not mad at it. All right, let's get back into this comp real quick. Let's fast forward this part because we just heard it. Hold on, y'all. All right, so everybody knows John Morant's getting cooked right now. And John Morant is recently... Hold on, let me pull up this article real quick so I'm not talking out of my... Hold on. All right, so John Morant is being investigated by police after he was showing off a firearm on IG Live. At first, it was just the NBA investigating him. And now the police are getting involved. He was suspended for 2 days by the Memphis Grizzlies. But now that the police are involved, I don't know what's going on. Nike upheld his sponsorship. They're not dropping him like they did Kyrie. But let's get into this comp. This is probably going to be... the fuck was that? This is probably going to be... what's the word I'm looking for? Copywritten because of music. But we're going to edit this out if it doesn't... if it does, it is what it is. You won't see this in the final upload. Let's get it.
But I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence. And Clarence was the home to both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He's shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crook.
Now, Ja's getting cooked because they're like, you're a good kid, you're in the league, and now you're trying to get drafted into the hood. Saying you're backwards hustling. That's what everybody's saying. I bet for John Morant to be MVP at the beginning of the season, very minimal bet. Insignificant, so it doesn't matter that I'm holding the L.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
It is what it is. But John needs to get his shit together. Hopefully that police investigation doesn't actually culminate into anything and they can just let that slide and he'll be back after 2 games after the Lakers get that W on Memphis. But let's get it. We have a DoorDash employee gets upset after the customer doesn't tip. Let's get into this.
Hi, it's saying 0 for the tip. Was there a cash tip? Loser.
Get him out of here! He's got no place in here! Get rid of him! Okay.
Yeah, it is what it is. Should have signed up for a higher paying job if you're reliant on tips. Should have signed up for Uber Eats or Postmates or something that pays more. I don't know, man. Figure it out, nigga. And if people don't want to tip, it is what it is, man. I tip, but not gonna release the tips. All right, so Duty Low. Basically, let's get into this. I'm not gonna explain it. FTM Bay getting arrested. The girl that levied false accusations against Duty Low. She even coerced her child into giving a fake audio statement saying that he stuck some screws up the child's ass. Pause. That's what she said. She put those allegations on his name. He sued her for $11 million, won, and she going to jail. Let's get into this. It's like the first time a false accuser had these type of ramifications.
I kind of want to address everything that's going on because it's very, very serious. And we want everyone to know that we're taking it very serious because when we're talking about children and things happening to children, that is a very serious. So just to start, first, people can't make certain accusations without evidence because that's called defamation. So a lot of people know what defamation is. Once you publish it, it's out there in the universe and the damage is done. As many people who have visited Florida, live in Florida know, the police pretty much will come and get you if they have even a modicum of evidence against you for a crime. As you guys can see, my client is online. He's not in jail. He has not been taken to jail. He has not been charged with a crime. I'm not exactly sure what this young lady's motives are other than being so we just kind of want to address everything that's going on because it's very, very serious.
All right, so that was supposed to have the accusations and the recap of everything instead of me recapping it off the dome. Yeah, I kind of fucked up in the editing there. It is what it is. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more on the way, a lot more clips, a lot more things to react to that aren't butchered like that one. Let's get it. Yeah.